The Army is changing the way that they teach leaders to solve problems. Instead of standardized rules to live up to, leaders learn how to solve their own problems. I went out to Armor Basic Officer Leader course to see how they're incorporating this new training method. Adaptive Soldier Leader Training Education takes a simple problem that could have a right or wrong answer, but instead flips it around onto the student so that they are responsible for coming up with their own answer, which creates adaptive leaders who can think critically and quickly.
The methodology really is designed to get a proficiency at the fundamentals, because if you're fundamentally sound and you're able to apply the fundamentals more accurately and faster than the bad guy, you'll be able to win on the battlefield.
What don't we want? What don't we want here? Bone to bone, right?
In Phase 1 of ABOLC, the lieutenants are learning basic Army skills like land navigation and basic rifle marksmanship. Normally, they would be given 40 rounds and told exactly how and when to shoot and pose. But with this method, their ability is literally in their own hands.
When the soldier can pick up a weapon that they've never handled before, anybody's weapon, any weapon they find on the battlefield, and they can zero it within 5 rounds. They can adapt to that new weapon.
ASLTE doesn't lack in teaching. In fact, it teaches students more than they would normally learn with standards that they have to meet.
It's a big difference in training. It allows us to come up with our own solution to a given outcome, what they want. This allows you to think through your own problem rather than being told exactly what to do.
A lot of what they'll do is they'll instruct us and show us different techniques of ways you can do it, and they let you go off of that and find out what fits you best out of those techniques.
Using newfound personal techniques, these second lieutenants attempt, learn, and reattempt until they perfect their fundamentals.
I think I adapted pretty well. Taking this is my first time. We're going to go through another iteration, but it's going to be time. We'll see how I go from there.
The newest Army officers are still learning the basics, which is a perfect time to instill adaptability, quick and critical thinking.
They're going to go to their units and they're going to have the knowledge to pass on the instruction that they're receiving today. Essentially, we're instilling change, but we're instilling it from the top down through the new leadership.
The ABOLC students will continue their training through 3 phases while incorporating the adaptive soldier leader method. This process, as much as the basics they learn, will help and follow them throughout ABOLC and on into their career as U.S. Army officers.